Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of the Gravity Endless Devlog Series. I was able to get the gravity switching down today. So you can see I can do that one. That one works. So you can switch gravity when the gravity switchers pass by. I don't know why that was so hard for me to think of that yesterday, but yeah. You can't jump from the sides yet. That's probably going to be the next step, is going to be programming that, and then after that, it's going to be working on the obstacles in the score system, and then whatever else comes up. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the visual stuff. Go into the editor now. Okay, so skip to this. So it's interesting. So we have more controls here. We added the switch gravity controls here. Then we have some code here. This is for the checks for activating, trying to switch gravity right here, and then that doesn't matter. So we have some code here. This code here tries to set up a gravity switch. And then it sets a specific flag. Though it sets multiple flags. The flags are messy, I'm not gonna lie, but one of them is called can switch gravity, and that's an important one. And then we have a gravity switching direction, so this code here would switch gravity right if it ran, and then basically the same thing for these three as well. So let's go to the player class, which, not gonna lie, has, well, this is pretty much all I worked on today. I did a lot of stuff. I changed some jumping stuff and falling stuff, including the controls for that. I didn't really show that because you guys aren't really interested in, probably really aren't interested in that. Here I see some. So before I had this really messy function, I kind of broke it down. So this just sets it up here. This code here, it has this messy if statement, but this was, I think it probably wasn't, but my best option here, which is probably not a good sign if I'm being honest, but hey, it works. You have these flags here, for switching gravity. The switching gravity X and Y, those are if you're still switching gravity on the X, still moving on the X-axis during your gravity switches this one, and still moving on the Y-axis during your gravity switches that one. And then updates its state for switching gravity. That's just so it doesn't update every single frame while you're doing it. Although now I think about it, you probably need this flag. I don't know. We have update state for gravity switch. This calculates min y max by min x max x depending on your current gravity and the gravity you're trying to go in. Yeah, because it's obviously varies. That's not really interesting. Oh, and then it sets this stuff to false. And then we have gravity switch helper. This just increases the velocity when you're doing gravity switch, sort of like how it was in the jumping. Then we just have some checks here to in the gravity switching X and Y, and in the gravity switching entirely here. We have switch gravity right, which basically keeps moving you right on the Y-axis and up on the right on the X-axis, sorry. Wait, did I say that already? Oh my gosh. Then up on the Y-axis, and then, yeah, and then we call the gravity switch helper. And then basically the same thing for switch gravity left and switch gravity bump. I'm just trying to do it. Okay, that's pretty much it. Till next time. Bye.